Kwame Adebayo had always been fascinated by history, spending hours at the university library reading about ancient African empires. His favorite was the Mali Empire, particularly its legendary ruler, Mansa Musa, renowned as the wealthiest man in history. Little did Kwame know, his academic curiosity was about to propel him into an extraordinary adventure. One fateful evening in 2024, Kwame tinkered with an old-time capsule project his eccentric uncle had abandoned years ago. The capsule, a peculiar contraption of gears, circuits, and glowing orbs, was originally intended as an art installation. But Kwame, intrigued by its workings, had been experimenting with it for weeks. His only company was his dog, Kofi, who watched while standing by his side. With a flick of a switch and a press of a button, the capsule began to hum and vibrate. "What did I do?" Kwame muttered nervously, clutching Kofi as the room filled with a blinding light. The next moment, they were gone. When the light faded, Kwame found himself standing in the middle of a bustling market under the blazing sun. Vibrant fabrics fluttered in the wind, merchants called out in a language he faintly recognized as ancient Mandinka, and the air was thick with the aroma of spices and roasted meat. "No way," Kwame whispered, looking down at his modern sneakers against the dusty ground. Before he could process the impossibility of his situation, a procession of guards in gilded armor marched past, their spears glinting in the sunlight. At the center of the procession was a regal figure on a richly adorned horse. Kwame's heart nearly stopped. It was him, Mansa Musa, the legendary king of Mali. The guards noticed Kwame's strange attire and whispered among themselves. One approached, speaking sternly in Mandinka. Kwame's attempts to explain himself only deepened their suspicions. But when Mansa Musa raised his hand to silence them, his gaze fell on Kwame with curiosity rather than hostility. "You are not from here, are you?" Mansa Musa asked in a surprisingly calm tone. Kwame, amazed by the king's aura, stammered a response. "No, Your Majesty. I come from a distant land and time." Intrigued, Mansa Musa invited Kwame to his palace. The grandeur of the court took Kwame's breath away, golden walls, intricate carvings, and scholars debating around stacks of illuminated manuscripts. Over a lavish feast, Kwame recounted tales of the modern world, carefully omitting details that might alter the future. Mansa Musa listened intently, his eyes sparkling with wonder and wisdom. "You have seen what lies ahead," he said. "What do you think of my kingdom?" "It's magnificent," Kwame replied earnestly. "A testament to African greatness. The world will never forget you, Your Majesty." The Mali Empire, a powerful kingdom, was situated in West Africa. I reached its zenith under the reign of Mansa Musa, 1312 to 1337. Known as one of history's wealthiest rulers, Mansa Musa expanded Mali's borders, controlling vital trade routes across the Sahara. His famous pilgrimage to Mecca showcased the empire's immense wealth, as caravans laden with gold stunned the world. Under his leadership, cities like Timbuktu and Gao became thriving centers of Islamic learning, attracting scholars, architects, and traders. The construction of mosques and libraries cemented Mali's legacy as a beacon of culture and education, leaving an enduring mark on African and global history. After a one-week stay exploring the kingdom, Mansa Musa offered Kwame a token, a gold coin engraved with his seal, as a reminder of their meeting. The next morning, Kwame and Kofi returned to the time capsule, which still emitted a faint hum. With a final glance at the Golden Empire, Kwame activated the device. Back in 2024, clutching the coin, Kwame realized his adventure was not a dream but a lesson. The past was not just history, it was alive, waiting to inspire the future.